Now I hope you're still with me, because everything we've established so far changes with the introduction of two key elements. Oompa Loompas have no established lifespan, and Oompa Loompas will die when exposed to the cold.
By this time tomorrow, you'll be frozen solid.
I'm disgraced, cast out in the cold.
The artificial cooling substance, CW7, will succeed in bringing average global temperature...
Way of making chocolate ice cream so that it stays cold. You can even leave it lying in the sun on a hot day.
That's impossible.
But Willy Wonka did it.
Paul told me, because I said, you've left a lot of room in between, because it's 25 years between the end of this film and the next one.
At the beginning of the 21st century, global warming causes temperatures in the world's oceans to rise, creating heat fluctuations in the Loompa Land pipeline, rendering the chocolate it transfers inedible. Anticipating the further effects of climate change, a new method of chocolate transportation is developed in the WONKA experimental wing. A circular railway spanning the entirety of the globe, making a full rotation once every 365 days, including one stopover in Loompa Land. Construction of the Supertrain project would be completed through a newly established shell company, Wilford Industries. Charlie Bucket, the formerly named successor of Wonka Chocolate, proved to be a disappointment and a failure as a candy maker. In exchange for letting his dying grandparents live in the factory, Bucket agreed to have all previous public record of his life be wiped, and with the help of Mr. Wilkinson, assume a new identity as the prodigy railway magnate, Wilford. Drafted to assist him in the Supertrain project were the remaining survivors of the Golden Ticket trials, each having undergone radical experimental behavior modification in order to create children with maximum obedience. As such, their discipline and loyalty to Charlie was now completely assured. The sole anomaly of the group, or rather, the gloop, would be Claude Beauregard, the daughter of Augustus and Violet, who had inherited trace amounts of mutated blueberry DNA from her deceased mother and soon-to-be late father's appetite. As is the case with all Wonka designs, the train would be constructed based around blueprints that were meant to be operated by Oompa Loompas, several manning the front engine in a space-saving chocolate bar-shaped sleeping pod, and one giant several cars long private first-class section meant for a single special VIP passenger. In 2013, a gas was developed as a last-ditch solution to cool the globe and save the pipeline. Derived from Wonka's coolant recipe of making ice cream that can last on a hot day, the compound would be named CW, or Charlie Wonka 7. 7 after the day that God finally rested. The resulting catastrophe froze all of Loompa Land, resulting in the near eradication of the entire species. Recognizing that CW7 would freeze the planet, Charlie Bucket, now known as Wilford, retrofitted this new super train with the necessary materials to survive the oncoming ice age and serve as a makeshift ark for humanity. And this is when I realized how it all clicked together. Where I had been making one fatal mistake that had kept me from the cold, dark truth for over 5 years. Wonka never invented any of the Oompa Loompa machinery because they had already built it for themselves. It wasn't Charlie Bucket. It couldn't have been Charlie Bucket. It was Lofty. Lofty was the one that built the Snowpiercer.
Oh Lord, what year is it?
2030. It's all ice now.
Temperature outside, -100 degrees Celsius.
Blasted humans. If only they learned from their folly and stopped killing the planet when they...
The humans? It was your emissions from the factory. You knew the gas hadn't been properly tested.
You think I wanted this? My precious Loompa Land is now frozen solid.
Temperature outside, -103 degrees Celsius.
Loompa Land? Is that all you can think of? Stuffing your belly with chocolate in Loompa Land? Wilkinson said it's madness back there, you know. They had been eating each other. The world's gone, and people are eating each other. All this, over a debt of 4,000 cocoa beans?
Oh, stifle your whining. This is what you signed up for, right? To be the head of the factory? Well, factories need to keep going. You seriously didn't think it was all going to be rainbow sighs and strawberry lemon pies, did you?
You act like you've worked a day in your life, you short orange bastard.
Temperature outside, negative 109 degrees Celsius.
Now we're sequestered in this blasted train. This is worse than being stuck with him.
Boredom will be the least of your concerns.
The devil are you on about?
It's your shift.
But I'm old. You can't.
There's no one else left. It's your turn. Or would you rather freeze?
No! Put me back! Put me back!
You can't get out backwards. You have to go forwards to go back. It's not so bad. Try to think of it as a life in eternal luxury. No one to talk down to. Getting to be the tallest and finally the greatest prize of them all. Oh, the chocolate in the world. And it's there, waiting for you, in the engine.
Space only allows for a very small person.
Life support critical.
You're not worthy to die on my train.
But hey, that's just a theory. A train theory. Thanks for watching.